Hey everyone, I wanted to make you this quick video to show you the handy dandy Life Web worksheet, which is a great tool to take a look at where your life force energy is going in your life. So often my clients come to me and they're overwhelmed with work or caregiving or some relationship or some other aspect of their life, and they're looking to live more purposefully. But and that's great, but what we need to do first is to create some space. Usually we're just trying to generate more energy than we have to focus on these various aspects of our life. And this exercise is great for just understanding that you have a finite amount of life force energy. You can take a clear eyed look at where it's going, and then from there, decide if or how you want to create more space to do something like experiment about your purpose. So this works best. I'll just dive in and show you how it works and go through it. I'll do the assessment myself so you can see how it goes. Okay, so as we work around the wheel here, you'll see we have vocation, which can be career, caregiving, volunteering, anything you want to define as, quote, more on the work related side of things. Then we have finances, learning, friends, family, love. This could be relationships. By the way, you get to define what any of these are. And if you don't like any of them or you would like something different, feel free to just scribble it out and put something else. This is your life web. Okay, so we have health, movement, environment, fun and play, contribution. And this I define as your contribution to the world. It doesn't mean you have to be doing something, quote, big. It's simply that. It could be helping your neighbor, grocery shop, whatever you want to define contribution, giving political donations regularly, educating yourself about the issues of the day. This isn't a tool to use to beat yourself up for what you're not doing or to somehow find yourself lacking. It's very simply just to look at these different areas of your life so that you can understand where your energy is going and make more conscious choices. Okay, and then lastly, we have spirituality. You'll see too that these areas, and they're color coded, map to the medicine wheel. So we look at the aspects of mind, heart, body, and spirit, which is a good overlay to look not just at the specific areas of your life, but where might you be in or out of balance, looking at it from a medicine wheel perspective. Okay, so and then here's our legend. 5 is you're giving an area lots of energy, and that would be out toward the edge here. 0 is no energy. I'm pretty stingy with the zeros or the 5s. And then just to rank, this isn't like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, the strands of the web. So you just kind of eyeball it the best that you can. Okay, so when you're doing this, you can just write the numbers in your web. But since I'm doing it electronically here, I'm going to use these little circles. Okay, so as I look at vocation, I'm going to give that a 5. I'm giving that a lot of energy right now. I feel like it's mostly positive energy. However, I tend to overwork. So I have to keep that in mind. Finances, I'm going to give a 4. I'm giving that a lot more energy than normal, just trying to get organized and do a little better at tending to my financial life. Learning, I'm going to give that about a 2. I'm not spending a lot of time learning in this moment. Friends, I'm going to give that a 4. Coming out of the pandemic, I'm very interested in socializing and connecting with people. Family, if I'm being honest, I'm going to give that about a 3. It's not because I don't love them, and I'm definitely staying connected, but it's just not in this moment as much of an area of focus. Love, definitely giving that a four, a four level of focus. Health, I'm going to give that about a 3-ish. And movement is related, so I'm going to give that one about a 3-ish too. This is an area I've been giving more energy to, but I would like to see it even better, kind of working my way up. So that's that makes sense to me. Environment, I'm not doing a ton. For instance, I'm not looking for a new house or remodeling or even painting or, doing a lot with my physical environment right now. I've just done a lot of that, so I'm cool with that being lower. Fun and play, definitely giving that more energy because I tend to be all work and no play. Contribution, I feel good about where I'm at right now. I think that'll be more in the future. It's just not what's happening for me in this moment. And spirituality is always there, but it's not a huge focus right now, other than, my baseline. Okay, so now what you can do is just draw like your old dot to dot, just draw these connections because you're going to make your own blob. And you'll see this makes a pattern of where your energy is going. And again, it could be a positive thing, it could be a thing you'd like to be different. Energy's energy, right? We just have to see where it's going. So you draw, you draw your lines, and then you start to see your blob pattern emerge. And, there we go. Okay, so now if I was at home, I would color this in here just so I could see it better. And now I'm taking a look at it and I'm seeing, my biggest area where I really want even more energy to be going is in this health and movement area. And, I can't just generate more energy. I need to think about energy that's going to other parts of my life. And I'm looking here at the good old vocation and thinking, boy, I need to just make sure I'm stepping away from my desk and getting outside and doing the things I want to do to take care of myself. So this just confirms for me that I need to make sure I'm not working too hard. And that's the way that I'm going to create space to do this and this is actually an area where I'm experimenting with, what feels like fun movement for me at this stage of my life. How do I take care of my health in a way that doesn't feel draconian or crappy? So, and the reason why purpose isn't one of these, sections of web here is because this is all purpose to me. Sure, a lot of times we're looking at the outward manifestation of our purpose, which is more in this vocational track, but this is really about our whole lives. So again, you can use this tool to just do a gentle assessment of where your energy is going. And then if your energy is being consumed in an area and you want to free it up, well, that's one of your first experiments then is going to be, how do I free up energy in this area of my life so I have more energy for experiments and exploration? So that we'll talk more about that. And I hope you enjoy this. Thanks a lot.